Today I have a job to do. There isn't much to get. Each day I guess I could get a little bit more. I've got in my basket a small little bowl along with my scissors and bug spray. This plant that I'm looking at today is called Evening Primrose, and I actually have been watching it for about a month and trying to figure out what in the world it was. There's one at the end of my driveway, and I'd say, what is it, what is it, what is it? It's stalks. Well, now this one's full grown, and look at it, it's huge. But it's stalks. You can see another one over there. Kind of look like, you know, the purple phlox that you see everywhere. And yet it had this yellow flower that kept coming and coming and coming. And, you know, I look up, there's different ways to find out what they are. Some of them are really easy just to describe it. And Google will tell you and give you a couple examples. And then you very carefully try to figure out, looking at the leaves, the flower, and the stalks, sometimes the roots, how tall it is, how wide it is, various different ways that the leaves are structured on the stem. Does it have 5 or 4 petals? There's so many different things to look at, and you figure a yellow flower in Pennsylvania, you're going to have hundreds, if not thousands, to choose from. So I finally figured this one out yesterday. It's called Evening Primrose. And the interesting thing about it is these flowers, it's early morning, but these flowers here came out last night, and they flower through the night, and by this afternoon they'll be all closed up and dying, which doesn't make sense, because flowers usually have their high time when the sun is out. So I'm going to go around and pick some Evening Primrose. Why is it so expensive when you buy it? When they make like skin toners and things of this nature out of the oil from this flower, but it's not the flower that they use, and they generally, yeah, I guess you could make a decoction with oil. I have to check into that more. It certainly wouldn't hurt, but you can put these little flowers in your salad, which means that you could also dry them and use them for tea. So that's what I'm going to do. I tasted a couple of them yesterday, and they're kind of sweet, really good. One of the things that I don't like about doing flowers, I would so much rather do leaves, is bugs hide inside of them, and I find that totally just, look at my face, that is gross. So anyway, not to leave on a bad note, but I brought a small bowl in my basket because I know that it's not going to be a big, let's say, harvest today, because these flowers are tiny. They're only about an inch big. However, I can fill up my dehydrator with something else and let it run, that I'm not wasting the energy. So anyway, I intend on having a really good day, and I hope you too. Bye-bye.